Alrighty, the moment you have been waiting for. It's time to speak with your BB Titan faves. I'm talking about the finalists. They're here in the studio, starting with Blue Aiva. Okay, fabulously popping hair color.
Let's go.
Ebubu.
You already know.
Kanaga.
Ogula chop to finish. Let's go.
Okay, I should take a radio job with this voice of yours. And Yvonne.
You already know.
I love the energy. I love it so much. You know, over the years that we have been interviewing people that have participated in either BB Niger or BB Africa, just getting them into the studio sometimes, right? Because when they come out of the house, it's just like, oh my goodness, I went into this house not a celebrity, and then I step out and I'm trying to understand why people know my name, people know things about me. But with your energy coming into the studio, should we say that you were already ready for stardom? Is that something that you guys prepared for? Is that something that you used to practice in front of the mirror? Like, I'm going to be a celebrity one day. Is that it?
I think so.
Well, someone like me that I waited 5 years for it.
You were ready, and I like it.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, speaking about that, coming out of the house, I want you guys to tell us what has been the most shocking thing you've heard about yourself. Because, you know, like I mentioned when we're off air, 24/7 surveillance. Everybody's watching. Some people even watch you sleep. You're just looking. Exactly. So just coming out of the house, like, I'm sure you've been able to maybe to an extent go through your phones, go through social media. What is the most shocking thing you guys have seen about you? And be honest. This is a safe space.
The last time we heard that thing, ladies first, please. Yeah, ladies first.
Okay, with me, I think the side chick one.
Ooh. And how did you take that?
Chick? Blue can be a side chick. What?
Go. Tell them.
No, hell no. The side chick one. Thing is, people don't understand that it's different. Being in the house and being outside is different. And
Absolutely.
what people are seeing outside is not what's happening in the house. So, but it's fine. I'll take it to my full chest. I don't care. It's okay.
Okay, that's the energy. What about you, Ebubu?
The thing is, I've not really had time to go through everything because it's still all cumbersome for me. So, but very soon I know I'll see something that I might not agree with. But if there's anything that's there already, you are just talking your own.
All right, Kanaga, let's hear from you.
I think for me, it would be the fact that Kanaga goes to the camera to act, to dance, and I'm like,
Why was he there?
yeah, and I'm like,
Okay.
why am I in the house if I'm not here to sell my brand? So what's that? Yeah.
All right, Yvonne.
The one that shocked me that Yvonne is boring.
How?
Have you met me?
There you go.
You don't know.
Then there was something, I don't know how true that is, but they're like, I don't like South Africans. I'm like, that's not true. Like, I tried my best to, really, bond with them. It wasn't really easy at first, but with time, because that's my kind of person.
Yeah.
I don't warm up to people easily, but when
Absolutely.
it happened naturally.
Now, just speaking about that, right? Because when we think South Africa, Nigeria, there have been very negative perception and preconceptions even before, BB Titan. And we just thought, you know what, it's about to be a storm in the house. But seeing how everything interestingly played out, it's beautiful, to watch. So I want to know, the Nigerians here and then the South African, I want to know what was the most, should I say, shocking thing that you noticed that we shared in terms of similarities with South Africans?
Almost everything. We share almost everything if you ask me. The dancing.
Yeah. The food, Nigerian food was spicy. Was way too spicy.
It was. I couldn't handle it.
The spice was too much.
It was too much.
Yeah, but we had to succumb,
Yeah.
I used to tell people in the house that anybody had told me that a time will come where over 2 months I will eat food that does not have chili inside, I will
only one little pepper.
Oh my day, that bland.
I heard South Africans, you eat a lot of cheese and meat, and the Nigerians were wondering.
Cheese and meat. Well, I love cheese, but then when you say lots of cheese and meat, like
I can eat cheese alone. She loves cheese alone. When it comes to meat, we grew up eating meat. It's a culture in SA. You know, it's a culture. We grew up eating meat. We're still eating meat now. You just fry the meat, and then like call people, and you just feast. Yeah, it's a culture.
So cheese and meat. I'm guessing that you guys are not lactose intolerant. Because be eating all that type of cheese,
if you don't have all variations of cheese spread,
cheese this, cheese that.
I love their cheese. I'm like, yo, oh wow,
use a lot of cheesy cheese.
Speaking about it being a cheesy situation, let's get into the crux of the matter, starting with Kanaga. Kanaga, you mentioned that you were not in BB Niger to make, or BB Titans rather, to make friends. Is that the reason why you put Marvin up for eviction? Because I'm so sure he's still very shocked till today. It's just something he couldn't get over because it's just like, Kanaga, eviction, like how so is that the reason why you put him up for eviction?
So first of all, I would like to see the clip where I said that, because the thing I said, and I would quote, is whether or not after this game anyone decides to change how our relationship is after the house, it's up to the person. For my own end, it's going to be. So that was it. Maybe the narrative was, Kanaga is not here to make friends. I'm a very jovial, I'm a very sweet and a free-spirited person. So why not? Marvin's situation, I think right now, part is that whatever happened in the house remains in the house. I don't know. I've apologized several times, but right now I'm just working on Kanaga, the brand.
All right, now Kanaga from Ohafia, to be precise.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to ask you, right? Something that was clear was your relationship with Tati.
Yeah.
Tati. Oh, my friend, sorry. So, right, we saw you, the first few days, you told her not to call you baby. And then weeks went on, and you would always hold each other and stare at each other. What was going on through your mind?
Very curious to know, actually, because it's like it started as brother sister. It was like a bro sis type of relationship. And I was not like, what is this like? The normal Nigerian guy style where you just like emotional in the boat. You're like a sister to me. You're like a brother to me. So we want to know, is that really how it started? And when did you start seeing her differently?
Because you never really answered Ebuka as regards what you both were. So we want to know. We're interested. I mean, we're cheering for both of you.
So you just want gist.
Nice one. Just tell me you want gist. So I think for me, first of all, why I decided to chill for a while was because I wasn't one person that would come into the house and just stick to someone and maybe restrict the person from having that experience. Because me, I was all about the game, the experience, and what I have to take out of the house. So I was like, okay, let me get to know this person better, and we started to have conversations. I felt like she was one person I could go to talk about things. Right now, we're very good. Everyone is basically doing okay right now, and we're trying to just build our brand. So yeah.
So are you an item?
Well,
that's a good question.
Keep that to myself. I won't give you that gist.
You know what? You guys should be
in production.
In production, and you people should be honest, because you know what? In Lagos Talks, we'll ask you as it is.
No,
did you exactly? Because I don't know this type of political, and the way you dress. Are you a politician?
You never know.
I don't understand this political answer. Like when you go out of the house, did they what's it called? Is it
train you, groom you
to say no comment? Because I'm just like, what is we are building our brand? Tell us what it is.
Whatever it is, I would rather
tell us. It's a safe space.
I know it's a safe space, but if I decide not to say whatever, I just keep it to myself, and that's me. There's no nobody told me to say this. Nobody. Kanaga is living Kanaga's life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, speaking about living life, we want to know, Yvonne, because we saw what seemed like a beautiful story unfold with Juicy. Even Paula calls him our in-law, and he embraces it with so much excitement.
So came in here wearing green and white and black, and I'm like, bro,
embracing Nigeria.
You just might have come to find out the bride price items, but hey,
no, I'm sure he's up to the task.
I mean,
it's fine. I'm sure he's fine. But like, speaking about that now, coming out of the house, and let's just even backtrack to you getting into the house. Was love one of the things that you were looking forward to?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't something I was even dreaming of, because that was not the plan.
Yeah.
I just went in there to sell myself, my brand, and of course win the 100K.
Mm-hmm.
So when it happened, I tried to, fight it, but I'm someone that's very honest about my emotions, and when I feel something, I really feel it. So
that's beautiful. And now that you're out of the house, is this something that you want to carry on with? Was this because you rightfully mentioned what's going on inside of the house is probably different from what people are seeing, right? Exactly. And now that you've come out of the house, is it a situation of, oh, my eye don't clear, or finally freedom, or are you looking forward to actually building something more with
yes, while we're in the house, I was like, let's just wait, because inside the house is different, and this is the reality when we come outside, and distance is a thing for me. So it's something that I wouldn't mind. So we're working on it. If it works, fine.
You know how you did mention that you were in to win the money, obviously, the prize. But I recall you saying that you didn't think you were going to stay past, like, was it week 2 or so?
Yeah.
So how do you feel that you actually made it till the very end?
I don't know how it happened. Shout out to the Yvonne stars, because they kept me. I heard I was on the bottom that made it to the finale. It's not easy to do that, So they really came through for me. Like, they really did come through for me. So I just wanted to sell myself for like 2-3 weeks, and then when I go there, so prospect, I'm like, I got this, and I stayed to the end. So I'm proud of myself. I did that.
Speaking about friendships, I saw you build a bond with Olivia, and you were very protective of her. You seem to be the only one to understand her when she threw tantrums, but right now you're outside of the house. She was here, she mentioned, oh, Yvonne's my girl. So what's up? Are you both close? Are you guys?
Yeah, we're good. Olivia is someone that I loved from the onset, and I still love her. So yeah, we're good. I spoke to her. When I got out of the house, she called me and we spoke. That's my girl.
Oh, I love that. Coven Sisters.
The Coven
And how
Sisters.
did you guys come about that name?
We're always talking at night.
We had to entertain ourselves in that house. We had to entertain ourselves. So a little, sprinkle of things here and there. It was just banter, nothing serious.
There's a last question. There was a part you cried, and it seemed like you were speaking to Juicy J's picture. What was going through your mind? Because everyone saw you so vulnerable at that point.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind?
So Juicy actually helped me go through the game.
Wow.
Like, he was that guy to me in the game. So him leaving, he didn't say right with me. Yeah, this is someone also there for 100K, but he had my back.
Oh.
He really had my back, and I felt it. So when he left, I'm like, how do I do this
till the end?
Yeah, and I just had to, do it because he would want me to do it. And coming out and saying that he really supported me.
Absolutely.
I mean, we saw the bouquet.
I love that. It was so sweet. Now, Blue Aiva, I want to know, if you had the opportunity to rewrite a particular scenario that you might have experienced all throughout your time in the house, if you had the opportunity, any scenario whatsoever, maybe rewrite how things panned out or played out, take us through, what would that be?
Nothing.
At all?
Nothing. Why I'm saying this, the reason I'm saying this is because everything that I did in the house was what I wanted to do. Literally, it was what I wanted to do, and I don't want to change anything. I enjoyed myself in that house, and obviously we learn from mistakes. We do learn from mistakes, but I won't take away anything.
All right. Now, just speaking about mistakes and learning, Ebubu, let's talk about that fight, or so to speak, or misunderstanding that involved you, Yemi, and Miracle, the hot water situation. With all the things that happened with the hot water situation with Miracle and with Yemi and you, is that the reason why you put up Miracle so many times for nomination?
No, I didn't. First, I don't think I put Miracle up so many times, but that's by the way. And the hot water situation, for me, I just wanted, I could smell, I always say something, I can smell pandemonium from afar,
Can you go outside and tell us what's coming? What's coming?
So I can just stay and figure, I'm doing something. You come and you say, oh, let me help you do this. And I go to, do something else. Only for me to come back and the entire scenery has been, contaminated in some sort of way. So for me, all I wanted to do was just yank myself off the obvious ongoing banter between the two parties involved. I just don't want to be involved, and I don't like being used as a rope or as you understand what I'm trying to say. So I just felt I was being the paralysis or the basis to cause the arguments and everything was me, so I wanted to just take myself out. And
now, speaking about taking yourself out, we saw you bonding with Jaypee at the start, and suddenly one brother from somewhere came into the picture. Now, we saw you unhappy about that. Of course, I'm speaking about Marvin and Jaypee. They got very close. Certain times you see them grinding and you come and stare at her like, babe, yo, and what's going on? And then after that, you never really opened up emotionally to anyone. You said you actually struggled opening up to people emotionally. So what was that like for you? What was that about?
I think much later I was able to get close to Yvonne.
So Yvonne was like your twin, your sister. Every minute you wanted to be by her side. And Kosi, towards the last few days, Kosi and Yvonne. But emotionally, how did you feel when Jaypee got on with someone else?
It was difficult to take in, but I'm an old man, so I should be.
Are you? All right, guys.
Now,
before we get back into the conversation, there are a couple of calls coming in because, like I mentioned, a lot of your fans will probably want to call in to say hello. The phone lines to call 0809-191-3913, 01515-1913. You could also send a WhatsApp message or call us directly on WhatsApp on 0809-234-5913. Now, still on arguments, misunderstandings, fights, and all that. Kanaga, the day before, I think the finale, it seemed like there was some sort of heated argument brewing between you and Kosi about Yvonne and her wanting to experience the, head of house lounge and all that. I want to know how that was resolved, because you know how when you're close to the end of your success, that's when the enemy will be enticing you, like, come and try this. But I want to know how that was resolved. And what really happened, for those who probably don't know.
So, we had so much fun on Saturday, during the Saturday night party, and everyone was there.
Shout out to Bamboo, right?
Yeah, shout out to Bamboo. Ebuka came in and just added So I was there too, but I still had my things, my shit together, so to say.
Radio. We're not BB titles.
Sorry. Okay, but I still had to put myself together, and I started to check on everyone, because Big Brother also asked me to personally check on Ebubu. Coming downstairs, I saw it wasn't just Ebubu, there was Plang, and I stepped into the room and I saw Yvonne up there. Yeah, Yvonne wanted to be there. I also wanted Yvonne to be there, but we still have to stick to the rules of the house.
I mean, to the last days, right?
Yeah.
Now, Blue, I feel like I didn't get to ask you one or two questions. You're a very talented young girl. However, we saw you You were a grandmaster. You pulled some Ronaldo stance emotionally. And I'm like, because girls is players too.
There you go.
Now we saw you after the whole boy has settled the sands. Guess what? You started forming a very nice bond, a genuine one with Black Boy. And we know Black Boy is in Nigeria. What's up? You know, I mean, there's the old mister and then there's Black Boy. So do you see yourself, you know, reigniting things with, you know, former flame, Yemi, or just sticking to what you know is probably more genuine Black Boy?
Okay, I'll keep that to myself.
Okay.
I'll keep that to myself. I won't say anything about that, but we could. I'm keeping everything cordial with everybody. We could.
Do you still speak with Yemi?
I'll keep that to myself.
Come on, at least give us something.
Just tell us at least salutations. You can speak with my lawyer, right?
All right, let's take this call. Lagos Talks. Hello.
Hello. So I'm calling to speak to Yvonne. I just wanted to know when to be most convenient because I just saw that you announced that we can call in.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yes, we have the finalists in the studio.
Okay. So when can I speak to Yvonne?
She's listening. She's listening.
Yvonne is right here, Queen.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. My name is Estelle and I want to say hi to Yvonne.
Oh, hi Estelle. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
How is the interview going? I hope
It's amazing.
you live now. So
Ooh,
good time.
I'm having a wonderful time.
Go.
Thank you. And where are you listening in from? Because I can see
I'm
it's
listening from Germany.
from Germany. There you go. There you go. All right. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Estelle. I love you. Thank you so much for calling, babes. Thank you.
That's so sweet. This is coming from a listener saying, I would love Yvonne to tell us what her relationship with Juicy will be like now that she's out of the house. And I will also love to know when Yvonne will be back to Akwa Ibom. We miss her over here.
Still planning the homecoming and hopefully it's next week because I cannot wait to meet my Akwa Ibom Von stars. They came through for me.
I love
like
that.
everybody came through for me. So yeah, that I'm planning that next week. And about Juicy, let's see how it goes.
All right. Okay, guys, we're going to be wrapping this up very soon because I've been seeing someone peeping in the studio. Lagos Talks. Good morning. Who's speaking?
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Ayomide.
Ayomide, all right, you have 5 seconds. Quickly, let's hear you.
Fine, I want to talk to Blue Eve.
She's here.
Baby.
I love you, my
I love you, Mama. I love you too.
I think she's shy. Oh, I think she passed out. Like when she heard your voice, she was like, oh.
I call you and they're blushing.
And then, like, I know that feeling, you know. It's like, oh. God went. All right, guys. So before I let you go, I love to play a game, right? And this game is who is most likely to. So the idea is I will go through a list of things or statements, and you need to figure out one person in the house that you believe is most likely to do this.
No.
One person that was in the BB Titan's house that is most likely to do this. Okay, and be honest. And I want everyone to just say out your answer at the same time so that nobody's answer influences anybody. Okay. All right. So let's start with this one. Who is most likely to attend a wedding uninvited?
Be honest. Don't be afraid.
I don't think any of us will. No.
You might be anything in somebody Blue Aiva, would you? Oh my God.
Just might be there to
Operate.
Nah, partner.
No. Operate. All right. Who is most likely to, and think about this, get detained for harassing a policeman? Kanaga Next is who is most likely to dance more than the bride and groom at the wedding.
Kanaga.
Yvonne too.
Yvonne too. Yeah.
And finally, who is most likely to sleep at their own wedding?
Ipilang.
Justin will sleep. Justin will sleep.
Justin, Black Boy, Tabang.
Alright, guys, before letting you go, what next? What are we expecting from you guys moving forward?
Okay, so I'll start. For me, it was interior designing and modeling before I got into the house. So it's just going to be a continuation of that, but on like a bigger scale. By God's grace, more deals, more jobs, corporate spaces, houses. I'm open for that. And endorsements.
Alrighty, let's hear from you.
For Kanaga Junior, there's acting, modeling, still MTV Sugar is coming, by the way. I'm so excited about that.
Okay.
MTV Sugar season 5. There's fashion, being a creative stylist. There's basketball. You never know. I might just switch to that too. And obviously being a cultural influencer, influencing fashion, lifestyle, and open to very amazing deals. So yeah, Kanaga Junior, this is the time. Let's go.
Fantastic.
Okay, for me, I like to call myself an all-round entertainer. So I don't want to sideline myself to just one particular form of entertaining. I just love to make the audience happy. I love people watching me and see how in turn I make you smile as well. So that's what I just want to keep doing, but this time on a much more professional scale, and much more bigger platform. So I'm praying for more gigs, more endorsements, more positive things life has for me. So I'm good to go. Just now be your faces, ish.
That's it. And then with me, the DJing still going to rock. The dancing, I want to collaborate with a lot of people here in Nigeria.
Fantastic.
Obviously around the world. I want to do a mini docu, traveling from different countries, visiting different dance studios, them teaching me how to dance in their culture and me teaching them how to dance.
I love that.
Right?
That's beautiful.
And also going into editing, maybe presenting as well. Just doing the most.
All around.
I'm open to anything.
I love that.
Anything,
Okay, it's 4 minutes past 12. We need to wrap this up right here, right now. It's been lovely having conversation with you, and we wish you nothing but the absolute best.
Thank you so much.
All right.